Let's we're just gonna take the roundabout way. So why not? I probably should have repaired some. I haven't found anyone to help. Damaged ship. We'll try and we tried to help, found help, and here they are. Or so we'll swap you two. Yeah, we're gonna leave him here for the time being because our sensors aren't gonna help us here in the nebula. Maybe if we were in another sector, I'd put him into there. I can squeeze some extra power. So the med bay is gonna work a little bit. They're mind controlling me, but you forgot to bring shields. Like, I don't know if you've noticed, but you didn't install shields in your ship. That's more or less the worst thing you could ever do. Also, they have boarded me with 18 dudes. I did not think I was going to be boarded here. I now realize they don't have a teleporter. I thought they had teleported one guy over and that was going to be it. But no, they actually brought a lot of guys along. Yeah, oddly enough, don't board me if you don't have a teleporter or some way to heal your crew. Bad idea. 20 scrap, pretty nice. See, as they slowly fight these guys to death, is there anything we want to spend the scrap on? There's actually more borders. Didn't even notice there were more borders. Okay. So he started here, blew this up, went here, and then decided to run back, I guess. Oh, yeah, well, you can go repair this. This is the great thing about the NG Medibot dispersal. You can just kind of let them sit there. Is it actually better? Normally, you'll take damage with that NG Medbot dispersal. Like, it's just enough to repair you, but I was more or less at full health that entire battle. How, we gotta do some science here. Okay, so it's less than a normal medbay, definitely. Oh, but it is really fast. Okay. It's usually, I don't think it's half, but it's not enough to outspeed enemies. It's really just for natural healing over time. Or just enough, it'll give you enough, like, say you're at 100 health when you fight an enemy, it more or less gives you an extra 30 health thereabout over the course of the total fight. So you're really fighting an enemy with 130 health as opposed to 30. It's probably more than that, actually, but I don't know the exact numbers, but that's really fast comparatively. I think we're gonna hold on to almost all this scrap. So no, did they just, no one tell them the memo? Like, you gotta have shields if you're gonna do things. You'll just get torn apart if you don't bring any shields to a fight. It's like, you gotta have shields or cloaking. Shields, cloaking, Zoltan over shields. You gotta have something, dude. Stealth weapons? I don't even ever use stealth weapons. No, we will never surrender. But you could, wow. What are these ships? Like, comparatively to the last sector, we were fighting a guy who could shoot, like, what? 5 lasers and a missile really quickly. This guy's just got the one tiny laser. I almost feel bad. I don't, because they're slavers and they just want to steal my stuff, but you kind of feel bad. Also, I did hear a hull breach. There is a chance we could suffocate them all to death. But no, we're not going to wait and hope for a suffocation. We're just going to try and kill them. You know, we haven't even tried the heavy ion. We can get a ghost. Fully level up ghost. I don't think it's worth it. The thing with holograms, they have so low health they could die in one hit from missiles and bombs, and they don't really last to borders. I don't think they're worth it. It'd be neat if they were immune and did no damage, because it's a ghost. Like, how does a ghost shoot someone? Like, if they made the ghost just immune to damage, but they also couldn't attack anyone. That would probably be a little broken because they could take up a slot in a room with borders, and the borders couldn't do anything. They would just attack the ghost forever. But there's a kernel of an idea in there somewhere. We're gonna go with Leia though. Congratulations, Leia. You get to go stand in the shield room. You're here to punch things more or less. Because I already have a squishy team here. I don't need more squish. Let's see. It's a beacon. Size of small. Minerals. You always, whenever you're in a nebula and you think there's slugs about, you gotta check it. You gotta see if it says a number in here somewhere. Because you'll have that event where it'll go like, oh, there's a planet with 6 moons. And then the slug will go like, how many moons did my planet have? And you have to know the amount of moons beforehand. And it's randomized between like 4 and 8 maybe. Maybe just 5, 6, 7. I don't know. But you have to know the amount of moons. So I always kind of scan to see if... I saw the word moon. I was thinking, oh, I need a number here. There's no numbers here. It's just minerals. Well, it's not even minerals. It's nothing. It did have minerals originally, but they were all mined. I do have 28 fuel right now. No, I'm gonna save my fuel or save my money for hopefully. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this here, store here. Yeah, something like that. I want to get repaired up. I'm gonna save all my money for repairs. Yeah, check out the battlefield. There's nothing here. I think occasionally there will be like a drone there, maybe. Slug transport. Care to see our wares? No, I don't trust slugs ever. All they do is lie. Never trust a slug. Distraction buoys. Boys. It's the distraction boys. They're at it again. Rock plating, slug repair gel, anti-personnel, another. That's just an out stunner. Stuns all the crew. And then a defense drone. Cloaking, backup battery, hacking. Okay, so I don't think there's anything we really want here, though. But we will sell stealth weapons. I don't think we need stealth weapons for anything. Even if we do have cloaking, I don't think stealth weapons are worth it. So I take up a slot, and I'd rather actually have the ability to cancel cloaking by attacking. I think mainly for the flagship, like, you want to cloak right before missiles, and I think you want to decloak as fast as possible so you can immediately start charging and cloaking again. Okay, so sorry there's a couple cuts. I'm kind of have some coughing here and there. I'm a little congested. So we got Federation refugee ships, and they got nothing. Oh, they got ship. They got store. They got weapon pre-igniters here. Do you want a weapon pre-igniter? We can buy a weapon pre-igniter. It's really cheap. But I don't know if we want it. Why are stealth weapons so expensive? I don't know why. Stealth weapons are the exact same cost as a weapon pre-igniter. I think we have to do the weapon pre-igniter. If only for the memes. Do we sell the automated reloaders because of that? What would we come across that's better than what I have right now? I don't think there is much. Because this is actually way better than normally. I want to keep this. Automated reloaders are good for after the first shot, and this is for the first shot. So I think we're golden. We should repair what little we can. Yeah, it's gonna cost me $60 to repair. I'd actually be dead right now if I didn't have twice as much health. Small engineering ship has another shop. Yeah, we'll sell missiles actually. There we go. Can't buy any drone parts. But I can repair a bunch of damage. It's not cheap. It's 3 instead of 2 each. But I do want that repair. Well, I guess I could have bought the hull repair drone, but I want to save my drones. Could have bought I guess I could have bought him. Maybe. I don't actually know. I don't think I had enough money to buy him. Yeah, we're just gonna leave until we see, because we could have saw something that we really wanted there. I'd be sad. Yeah, have Rock Crew pose as captain. 20 hull points and a store. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have been so hasty with my repairs. He doesn't have anything anyway. Really, that was just 20 points for repair. I'll take the 20 repair. Oh no, we got slugs and they've got fire weapons. But I have a hull beam and a heavy laser. And they're pretty much boned. And it turns out, slugs not having any shields, really bad idea. Oh, and they're all dead. Oh, how sad. $20 for me, though. I don't know. I'm trying to think how much. Oh, this guy actually has shields, and he has some teleporters here. I'm actually kind of considering buying that fuel. That's pretty cheap. Yeah, I'm gonna buy that fuel actually. Normally I'd fight him to the death, but I was feeling a bit charitable. I'm willing to get him some fuel. I'm trying to think of how much, because when you're in a nebulous sector, the fleet doesn't get as slowed as much as being in a random nebula in a normal sector, which I don't know why. That doesn't really make sense in the scope of things. Because, I guess they want to have every ship form a solid line, so like as the wall of death like is over here and it's coming towards you, and there's a little nebula, 80% of the ships are done, and they're all waiting on that 20% for that nebula to clear. Well, no, because it only counts if you're in the nebula. So I have no idea why that slows down the fleet in terms of actual reasons. I know gameplay-wise why, but I don't know why jumping into a nebula, because jumping into a nebula slows the fleet down, but that only makes sense if they know where you are. Like, they have their giant wall of death that's coming towards you, and like, oh, Captain, we can only move at 50% speed for some reason. I have no idea why. Oh, it's probably that the courier. He jumped into a nebula somewhere off in the distance that somehow slows us down. But the entire point of this was, I don't know, like, is it like 80% on the normal speed? Do you get one extra jump in a nebula system? I don't actually know how much. I think normal nebulas is half. I don't know about a nebula system. Let's see. They got fire weapon. Yeah, they're gonna burn me out again. Oh, they turned my doors off. I really need those doors. I mean, look how many weapons they have. I realize this sector, it's so weird. This feels like regular Sector 2. Well, it feels like Sector 1. As though it was, well, it doesn't even feel like Sector 1. This feels like Sector 0. With how these ships just don't have any shields. It's so weird. Because Sector 1 was like super hard, but now we're in Sector 2 and it's a piece of cake. I'm not selling fuel for $6. I will sell missiles. I have so many missiles. Oh, that's a lot of drone parts, my dude. That sounds like a pretty nice transaction right there. Mind control, clone bay, drone control. That's a really nice drone control for 28 bucks. Too bad I already have one. I also now have 40 drone parts. So, and $23 just floating in space? Say it isn't so. Mantis or Engis? We go Mantis. Mantis is kind of our, well, NGs, I think, are designed to counter Mantis, and Mantis to counter NGs. Like, if you're playing an NG ship, Mantis is your counter. However, if it's an AI ship, then the NGs are good against Mantis, because NGs usually have, you know, defense drones. That's really all you need. You need a defense drone against Mantis, and you're pretty set. Defense drone, NG Medibot. Telling you, it's not Medibot, it's Medbot. I know, but I always call it Medibot. Oh yeah, you have 2 fuel. I got 1 million of it. Thanks for the 13 bucks, my dude. We are gonna save up a little money. I want to try and get like a glaive. Glaive would be great. Let's see. Yeah, big old convoy. We can't do anything about. I don't know. Ion 2 could probably take him out. Ignore that station. Am I sure this isn't an NG sector? Where are my fights? There should be fights left and right. Okay, so this... That's a rough and tough group we got over there. Okay, at least you took out the missile. Oh, he's got dual missiles. I don't like that. Okay, so at least that's offline. Nice little drag across. We're actually gonna turn heavy laser off for ion beam. Because I'm gonna hope that ion does me some good here. Ion's doing some good. No doubt about it. You missed that missile, dude? How could you? What do I pay you for? There we go. $27. Also, it's a bit of a ripoff. Like, how come drone controls don't come with a drone recovery arm? You telling me I'm buying a system for like 125 scrap or whatever, or 85? I don't actually remember what it is. And they don't give me a way to pick up my drones? That seems like it should come default with the stuff, right? 78 scrap. We could probably buy a glaive if we find one. We're gonna sell this heavy ion eventually. Let's see. Made this cargo ship, and they're gonna sell stuff to me. Well, have some more missiles. I keep finding them. I can't get rid of them. They just keep showing up my doorstep. Let's buy enough drone parts that I'll never need to do anything with drones again. Overcharge would be nice. Crew would also be pretty nice. No, we're in Mantis. We'll probably find slaves. I don't think we want anyone else. Battery backup for 12? No. All these weapons are like really low power, so I don't think we need battery backup. Hacking for 57 is too much. Hacking for 83 is even more, so no. No, we want to have at least enough to try and buy a weapon at the store. Rebel Captain, no thank you. Though he I did charge it. My one downfall, and he's got that. No, we're gonna send out the beam as a distraction for the ion drone to come in. Come on, ion drone. There we go. That shoots way faster than normal. Take out their stuff. Was not enough to take out their stuff. Take out their weapons, dude. Their weapons need offline. Look at how fast that crazy guy is. Okay, everything is offline now. My weapons are still online. That's all I need. Will not accept that surrender. Okay, you've blown my things up. That's fine by me. I should... nope. Maybe. Take down their shields. Don't hit my weapons. Why would it hit my weapons? Fine. We throw out another ion as distraction and another beam. You just need the one beam. There we go. Easy as cake. 13. It was in no way worth it. We burned through so much stuff. Okay, next up we need more power apparently. I usually don't have everything powered at the same time. Okay, we can actually maybe hop on down here to the nebula first. 7 fuel for 7 drones. No, we actually have way more drones than fuel. You almost have enough because it's gonna be 2 drones for every 1 fuel, more or less. Beam 3? Shoots faster than Mark 2. Mark 2 already moves pretty fast. I guess we'll take Beam 3 just because. I think it's funny more than anything. Yeah, we'll buy that because it's totally 2 power right off the bat there. We will need to power this up 1 to be able to afford it though. Next thing's going into backup battery. I guess I should have bought that other backup battery. No laying low here. Gotta depower all of that. We're actually gonna depower shields as well. And we're gonna watch as this guy. Oh, that's not good. I didn't think that's a. I thought that was a heavy. It's not. Actually, I could be firing this too. I don't. There's so much advantage I have here that I forget how much I can do right off the bat. I can immediately just tear into any ship, more or less. And I always forget. 34 scrap, that's a power bar. 120%, that's power bar. They need help. We have this heavy ion. It's worth it. It's worth holding on to it for the last 800 jumps. I mean, I could use the NG crew, but no, I had to use the heavy ion. Yeah, use a med bay to actually give them a cure. See, your military-grade computers are easily able to isolate the cause of the virus. A previously unknown spore that was unearthed during excavation. You are quickly able to inform the colony's leaders of your success in reverse engineering a cure. I'm not sure if I've ever seen this. Also, there's a Medibot option after that. Okay, use nano medbots to accelerate the dispersal of the cure. A matter of minutes, all the workers are cured. The leaders can hardly believe what you've achieved. They offer you this. Okay, I'm not sure if I've ever seen that. There's very little chance I ever have medbay higher than 1 until the flagship. When you play on hard, you're really hard pressed for scrap, and you can't really afford just to level the medbay up. Like, do I do medbay or do I do engines? You gotta do engines. That's at least my philosophy. Whether or not that's correct, I don't know. Mantis next to his son, and he's cloaking. A little annoying. And we're boarded. We're gonna move you out if I stop misclicking all these doors. We're gonna have you move. What? How could you're not? How have you not learned anything in the engines? Well, you were there very briefly. I don't think it helped at all. So we're gonna ion. Okay, next up is shields. Definitely shields. Beam, and then what? Engines. We gotta try and hull beam, something like that. Heavy lasers, that. No more weapons for you. That's right, I should turn on the med bay if I want these guys not to die. This is true. Energy med bot dispersal does not work if the med bay is offline. Don't be a Dumbo. Turn on the med bow. I am on fire though. Okay, that'll be fine. Just barely, but we got it. Yeah, we'll go here. We'll go to the nebulas, see what they've got hidden. Speaking of hidden, we're gonna chase them instead of being hidden. Always with the cloaking, you guys. Think that's enough cloaking? Let's try on the ion drone. And he should be able to get the shields down almost instantly. Yeah, there we go. In which case we do a little bit of that. We take off their weapons or not. Apparently they resisted all of that. Oh, we are just tearing through everyone we come across. So long as they don't have cloaking. I guess we need to get cloaking to counteract that. You can't do anything. Like, if stealth weapons instead let me attack cloak ships, that would probably be better. 26 scrap. Nowhere to spend it. Except on upgrades for myself here. Now we definitely need more energy. Even if it's just temporary energy. I'm looking at you, battery. Yep. Got another ship. That's another ion drone. Come on. You just gotta land 3 of them. There you go. You've done it. Nice little hull beam. Reduce that evasion to 0. No more weapons. And then, well, heavy laser doesn't do... It's not a hull laser. So I might as well attack a system of some sort. And he's down for the count. 18 scrap. Could you ever imagined NGB being able to do this? Ever? Oh yes, please. Run directly into the med bay. What are they doing? One guy's running out of the med bay, and one guy's running into the med bay. I don't understand what they're doing. Oh, there's so many guys. They boarded with 5 dudes. Thankfully, I'm in the med bay with level 2 med bay, so they're pretty screwed. They can't even get through this. I don't even know if 4 mantises could get through this. Like 4 fully leveled up mantis. I don't think it could get through a level 2 med bay. It heals so fast. Like my damage is getting healed back almost instantly. You'd probably have to have 4 mantises on 2 guys, maybe. Even then, you'd probably still be pretty hard pressed because the mantises are gonna random between each person. If you get all the mantises on 1 guy, maybe. Especially, I don't even know if you could do level 3. Level 3 may be impossible. Especially if you have a rock. I think the rock will kill a mantis invader before they die from level 3 medbay. Anything here? We do have a ship. Another black market trader, aka, here's my ion. I do want to leave 1 power in the medbay. Just in case I'm not paying attention and someone is on fire. Yeah, we'll hit their medbay. I think it, even though it does more damage not to hit the medbay, hit this room instead, I think it's worth it to have them scramble to try and repair stuff. Do a heavy laser right on their piloting. And now that they are fully scrambled, then it doesn't really matter where I land my shots. Drone reactor booster, which I can't even pick up, but also 21 scrap. So I'll take it. I'm gonna leave that, unfortunately. I wish I could break it down here, but I can't. Just have to leave it. Sounds like they're gonna blow up too. Sad day for those rocks. Maybe they should stop trying to sell things illegally in my system. Nothing but uninhabitable planetoids. Do we have time? We do not have time to do 1 more jump, so I guess we'll head on to the civilian sector.